had to start somewhere. Somebody had to help you. So just do the same thing. Help somebody else. Give them what you know. Farming done came a long way. I'm looking for somebody to mentor me on what I don't do. I don't know it all neither.
As far as Jones dealing with me, you know, I consider Jones being a leader in my background. You know, I take a lot of advice from him. We talk, and like a lot of these programs that just came out, well, it was already out, but you know, Jones, I talked to him, and he gave me advice on it, and you know, I'm looking in the future that you know, this program is gonna help me. It's a government program, and it's there for you. You know, take advantage of it.
First thing I told Rick, a good conservation plan need to be put in order, which with the Golden Triangle could help him with that. Kevin helped me with one. All right, he could do a conservation plan on CSP, which is Conservation Stewardship Program. And talking about the Conservation Stewardship Program, we talking about cover crop, and they tell you how many pounds that you need to put out in the cover, and what it used for. And talking about the CSP, we talking about grid soil samples.
Grid sampling, it's been a benefit to me in the last 6 years that I got into it. In other words, it gives you something back by gridding, because you know, we used to have to spread the whole field with fertilizer and lime, but now with the grid, you know, it helps. It helps out a whole lot, because you're just putting the fertilizer and lime is what, you know, where you need it at. You ain't wasting that. And it's a good program. And
I also talked to him about GPS in the fertilizer. After you grid it, you have the truck to put the fertilizer in the area. The door put it, like if you need 1,000 pounds to no pounds. And I also talked to him about the guidance system that you put on your tractors and stuff that will keep you precise, straight, and save you on seeds and stuff on that. And I talked to him about the spray nozzle, low volume spray tips, and drift control. And I also talked to him about the field border. All this is in the CSP program. To do this CSP program, I forgot to say, you got to have a 5-year lease from the landowners if you don't own the land, and they qualify you for the program. And you got to get a crop land operation data, which tell you, it will outline you from NRCS what your practice is. It'll give you outline on your practice. And it also tell you, you got the operation tell you what you're gonna plant, with the operation tools, what you're gonna use. You have to have that from them. It'll tell you what you're gonna use, what you're planting, and your acres. NRCS,
I'm just getting into that, which I know it's a good program. As far as cover crop, keep down erosion, and which, like I say, I've been doing it for a while, but I'm just now taking practice in it.
Now, NRCS got another program that y'all help with, is EQIP. The EQIP program work with waterways, work with irrigation system, just like the solid sets. So Rick put him an irrigation system in, and so I was telling him about the solid sets that would catch the corners of the fields, which is the producer farm data is got to do with FSA side of the program. And which I have a producer farm data here, and it will show him where his generic cotton acres, it'll show him where his peanut base is at, and it also show him, you know, with this farm bill here, if you plant your generic cotton acres in peanut, then you will up your peanut base for that year with your PLDC payment. You got to report to the FSA in a timely manner to use the FSA to use your crops in these programs. You got to report, which is by the 15th of July with some crops, which is like cotton and peanuts. And if you have a disaster, you got to have crop insurance. You got the CAT crop insurance, which is do you 50% of the coverage, and then you got the revenue insurance that you could do individual farms. And if you have a disaster in this farm and don't have one in the other farm, you still could cover that farm. Then you got to, if some farms some crops that you can't get crop insurance on, that's when you go back to the FSA office and look at NAP. The vegetables, the ryegrass, the grain sorghum, most of it be covered with NAP insurance. I also spoke to him about y'all programs, the Golden Triangle, which is when the meetings that y'all have, I spoke to him and told him that it'd be good if he make y'all meeting. Y'all do a lot of outreach meetings, and y'all have NRC program telling them what they program is about. Y'all have FSA there. Y'all even have a lawyer there to do our property and get that straight, wills if it needed. Then y'all have the loan program, if it's a loan program there, and you also even cover forester, and you cover varieties to y'all meeting.
John been farming longer than I have, and I've been taking some advice from him on a few things, and we back and forth. But he's a more mentor to me than I am to him.
It gives me great joy to know that we can give back by God giving us the opportunity to come up on on a farm. And like you say, it's just great rewards in it. So give of yourself, be willing to do. And anything that you want to accomplish, you have to put time in it.
When you do all you could do and then did what you could do, like you're supposed to do it, then put the rest of it in the hand of the Lord, and then just have the faith. That's it.